Good morning, dear students. Welcome again in Sanskar Science Academy online classes. So, dear students, after the sexual reproduction in plant, today our point is embryogenesis or detail of embryogenesis. So, simply, what is embryogenesis? So, I told you that after the fertilization or after the gamete fusion, zygote is formed. It is zygote unicellular. It means single cell but diploid structure. So after fertilization, zygote is formed or developed. Zygote is unicellular structure and diploid structure. It undergoes into cleavage process. Simply, what is cleavage? Cleavage is similar to mitotic division. I repeat, ये mitotic division के जैसा है, but it is not mitotic division. Why it is not mitotic division? Because in mitotic division, one cell divided into two small cells. These are daughter cell. Okay. Now these daughter cells are small in size and they increase their size again, then undergoes into again mitosis process. But especially in cleavage, zygote divided into two cells which are small. Now these two cells again divide into two cells. These are also small. It is continuous process and cleavage stopped when last cell become similar to human body cell or living being cell. So cleavage is not mitotic division, but it is similar to mitotic division. So in the cleavage process, zygote become multicellular. Zygote become multicellular, but these cells are similar in shape and size. ये सारी cells कैसी हैं? Similar हैं shape और size में. But in living organism, cells are different in different part of the body. Like lung cells are different from the for the kidney cell. लंग्स की सेल डिफरेंट है, किडनी की सेल्स है, हार्ट की सेल डिफरेंट है, अलग तरह की हैं. तो यहाँ पर क्या होगा? दीज आर सिमिलर सेल. तो यहाँ पर एक क्या होगा? डिफ्रेंशिएशन होगा. डिफ्रेंशिएशन होगा. ऐसी कंडीशन में आगे चलकर क्या बनेगा? एम्ब्रियो बनेगा. सो व्हाट इज एम्ब्रियोजेनेसिस? सो फॉर्मेशन ऑफ एम्ब्रियो बाय unicellular and diploid zygote by the process of cleavage and differentiation. By the process of cleavage and differentiation, this process is known as embryogenesis. If embryo develops by birth fragmentation or another asexual method, this is known as not embryogenesis, this is known as blastogenesis. It is known as blastogenesis. So what is the difference between embryogenesis and blastogenesis? दोनों में ही क्या डेवलप होता है? एम्ब्रियो डेवलप होता है, but in blastogenesis embryo develops by the asexual method and in embryogenesis embryo develops by the sexual method. Okay, now next point, formation of seed. Second point, formation of seed. Especially it is female reproductive organ of plant. This part is known as ovary. It is a style, and this is topmost part, stigma. Okay, in ovary ovule is present or found. So after the fertilization, ovule convert into seed. Okay, so after the fertilization, ovule convert into the seed. It is complete formation of seed and embryo situated in the seed. यानी seed में ही plant का क्या होता है बेटा, embryo होता है. Next, formation of fruit. fruit का formation कैसे होगा? It is ovary convert into fruit wall after fertilization. I repeat, it is converted into fruit wall after fertilization and ovule converted to seed. So especially in fruit, seeds and fruit wall is present. So I can say fruit has two parts. One is seed wall, not seed wall, fruit wall. Fruit wall, and it is part of second part, seed, and seed is surrounded by fruit wall. Actually fruit wall is divided into again three parts: epicarp, mesocarp and endocarp. In different type of fruits, edible part is different, like mango. In mango, epicarp is green or yellow layer. Mesocarp is fleshy part which is edible. Endocarp is a hard part and seed surrounded by endocarp. So especially in mango, edible part is mesocarp, but especially in banana, outer layer epicarp, not edible, and edible part is meso and endocarp. Is that clear? Okay. Now sexual reproduction or embryogenesis in animals. Sorry, not sexual reproduction, embryogenesis in animals. So animals are categorized into mainly three parts. One is oviparous, second viviparous, and third viviparous. I repeat, animals are categorized into three parts: oviparous, ovoviviparous and viviparous. So what is oviparous animals? Oviparous animals क्या हैं? तो simply you can say this type of animal lay, L-A-Y, lay fertilized or infertilized egg. I repeat, this type of animal lays fertilized और infertilized egg, यानी ये egg देते हैं जो fertile भी हो सकता है और infertile भी हो सकता है. Example, aves, it means birds, and eggs are surrounded by a hard layer which is made up by calcium carbonate. Okay. Second animal, ovoviviparous. This type of animals give the birth young one, similar young one, but less developed. यानी ये जो young one develop करते हैं, birth करते हैं, वो less develop होता है. तो उसका प्रॉपरली रिमेनिंग डेवलपमेंट कहाँ होता है, उनके एब्डोमिनल पार्ट में एक पाउच होता है, उनके अंदर होता है। एग्जाम्पल मार्सुपियन और कंगारू, नाम सुना है आपने मार्सुपियन और कंगारू। थर्ड टाइप ऑफ एनिमल विविपेरस, दिस टाइप ऑफ एनिमल गिव द बर्थ वेल डेवलप्ड यंग वन, पूरी तरह से डेवलप यंग वन होता है, उसको ये क्या करते हैं, जन्म देते हैं, या गिव द बर्थ ऑफ वेल डेवलप्ड यंग वन। एग्जाम्पल्स ह्यूमन बींग्स और अनदर एनिमल्स लाइक काऊ, बफेलो, डॉग्स, पिग्स, these are viviparous type of animals. Is that clear? Viviparous animal clear. Now similarly I can say living capacity of animals, especially viviparous animals, is more than oviparous and ovoviviparous animals. यानी जो उनके ऑफ स्प्रिंग होते हैं उनके लिविंग पॉसिबिलिटी क्या होती है, ज़्यादा होती है विविपेरस की। क्यों होती है, वाई? बिकॉज स्पेशली इन विविपेरस एनिमल्स हम लोग प्रॉपरली क्या करते हैं, उनकी टेक केयर करते हैं, देखभाल करते हैं, उनका प्रॉपरली प्रोटेक्शन करते हैं, यूट्रस में करते हैं, तो उनकी जिंदा रहने की जो पॉसिबिलिटी होती है वो क्या हो जाती है, इंक्रीज हो जाती है। कौन से एनिमल में, विविपेरस एनिमल्स में। थैंक्स, हैव ए गुड डे, जय हिंद, जय भारत। इन नेक्स्ट क्लास, asexual and sexual reproduction in animals.